Hey guys, it's Ron and Debbie, and we're back for another edition of Ask Ron. Okay, Ron, our first question is from Heidi Simmons, and she's from Indiana. She has responded since her original question, so it's a little two-part. Okay, I am just starting out. I spent a couple of hours Friday driving through neighborhoods looking for vacant homes and FSBOs. Today I made calls on the houses. I found a house selling for $25,000, appraised for $60,000, and my best guess based on city data and e-appraisal is $50,000. It's in excellent condition with all the appliances included. The mother died and the son lives out of town and just wants to sell it quickly.
Okay.
Now originally she said, what should I do? Since then she has found out. She talked to the son. He does own the house free and clear, no probate or anything to worry about. He said he'd consider monthly payments if he received half down, $12,500 down.
Okay.
Which would be better, financing through him half and finding a private lender for half, or just getting a private lender for the full amount?
Okay.
She's ready to get it under contract.
All right, well, first of all, there's no way you're going to give him half down and have him finance the balance out of your pocket. And if you go get a private loan to do that, they're going to want a first mortgage, which means he'd have to subordinate and take a second mortgage. So if you're going to go get a new first mortgage, you might as well just go borrow the whole amount and reduce his asking price. I wouldn't pay him $25,000 for a $60,000 house if it's all cash. So what you got to do is go back to him and say, listen, I'll give you your 25, but I'm only going to give you 2 down and then monthly payments for the balance, and then you've created a sweet deal. And let him sit on it. Or I'll give you $15,000 in cash. That would be the offer that I would go back to him at. And he will likely take one of them. I might be so busy figuring out which one he wants, he doesn't come to the conclusion that he don't have to take either one of them. Either way, it'll give him something to think about, and then when he comes back, he'll know where his head's at. Then if he takes your $15,000 offer, then you go get a private loan, or if you can come up with the money on your own. Frankly, if you can write the check yourself or go put it on a credit card or something, you're better off just closing on it and then putting your exit strategies in place, and that'll also give you the urgency you need to go find a private lender while you're waiting. You may not need a private lender. You may put it on the market and find a qualified buyer or somebody who wants to write you a check for $45,000. So the private lender, if you can come up with the 15, and I know you can, is not something that has to enter into it just because you put it under contract. So if you do get it done with owner financing with a very small down, which is the most you're going to offer him, then you close on immediately. Just come up with a 2 and close on immediately. If you need private money, if you get a cash offer accepted, just give him 30 days to close, and that gives you plenty of time to decide the best place or best way to handle it. But you got a decent deal there. You got the right kind of seller. You got the right kind of house. A $60,000 house for the rest of you listening, and where she's at is a $100,000 house, probably where you're at, and where some of you are at is a $250,000 house. So don't get upset about the price. That's just the times that we live in right now. Indiana isn't exactly the highest dollar market in the United States today. So I hope that helps.
Okay, our next question is from Mitch Hell.
Mitch, you're back.
From Wisconsin.
I don't know how the hell we get along without Mitch.
Okay.
And I'm sure that he is sick of the jokes. So no
okay, Mitch's question is, do we need a corporation when we first begin doing acts?
Now what you need is a check, Mitch. So make offers, and I would much prefer that you get yourself an LLC and use that as the buying entity or the leasing entity and so forth. I'd way rather you do that than use your own name. In fact, you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well go ahead and get it done. All of you, just get an LLC. No big deal. You can call companies like Company, Corporation, or Business Filings, or a million others, and get one on the telephone. All you need is a credit card number to pay the state fee, and to pay their fee, whatever it is, it's small, and a name of your company, and you should have a backup or 2 in place, and then they're going to ask you who's going to be the officers or the directors, and that's you, you, and you. So get you an LLC. Don't make a big deal out of it. Now, in time, I want you to listen to my friend Lee Phillips, who will incidentally be at the convention in January, and he'll teach you how to operate these entities correctly and how to protect yourself and all that kind of stuff. But right now, just get the LLC, get it approved, the name approved by the state, then you can start using that name. You will need to get an EIN number for it, and in fact, I think they can handle that for you right on the phone if you let them. And you're going to need a bank account for this entity sooner or later, but worry about that when we have money to put in it. Right now, just get the entity, use that entity to make the offers, and use that entity to close if you actually take title to the property, for now. And when I see you and we spend more time on it, I can get more detailed with you, but that's all you need to worry about right now.
Okay. All right, next question is from Corey Wolf, and he's got a question about the lead property information sheet.
Hey, Corey.
I have a question regarding...
Where is Corey from?
Corey did not say.
Uh-oh. That's a no-no, Corey.
Okay, Corey. Okay, Ron, I have a question regarding the script on the lead property information sheet in which the caller asks if the seller would consider a lease purchase. Is the strategy here to lease option the seller's house with the right to sublease and then get a tenant buyer? I thought that you did...
The answer is yes.
Okay. He said that he thought that you did not recommend lease optioning from the seller and that it was only used as an exit strategy for getting a buyer and cashing out.
Corey, where have you been the last year? Are you living in a cave, man? That's what ACTS is all about. We lease option from the seller and we assign the lease. Sandwich leasing is all about lease optioning from the seller and then we sublease it to another tenant buyer and stay in the deal. I honestly don't know where you got your assumption from. In fact, my whole brand new course, Control Without Ownership, is all about leases and options. So get to the convention and get up to the times, man. In fact, the whole first day is an ACT seminar, so do not miss that one. It costs nothing extra to get the ACT seminar, and if you're there, you're entitled to jump in it, and it starts at 9 o'clock on the 23rd of January. And Scott, my guy, and I are going to teach it all day long, and then the convention actually kicks off at 7 o'clock that night with our opening ceremony. So make sure you're registered. All of you, make sure you're registered for this convention now. You do not want to miss this. It's a one-time shot. It's at newagewithron.com. I got that memorized, Debbie.
You did.
Newagewithron.com. I'm proud of myself. I remembered it for a whole week. Okay.
Okay, great. Our last question is from Ricky Weiss.
Hey, Ricky. From where?
Ricky did not say.
You guys are killing me. All right.
Okay, Ricky says, how do you handle callers that have received marketing from other local real estate investors?
Received marketing. Well,
like yellow letters,
right.
door hangers.
Well, I don't have to handle them. I ask them if they got a house for sale, and we fill out the information sheet. You'd have to give me a specific question that you got from one for me to be able to answer that, but it's never really a problem. They can receive marketing all day long, but the truth is most of them don't even follow up anyway, so it's a moot point. And if they say, what about these other guys? Well, what about them? I'm on the telephone with you right now. I'm the one that actually follows up. So I can't go beyond that. I don't think it's an issue you need to be fretting about, I'll tell you that.
Okay, Ron, that's all we have for this week.
All right, guys, don't you forget, get to the convention. And in case I haven't told you, we're adding some new things as well. We're getting the truck painted up for you right now. Somebody's going to leave with my truck. And we're giving away thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cash. Don't forget, if you've got a child or you know a child that you can bring between the ages of 13 and 21, we got an all-day financial literacy income opportunity seminar going on for them Saturday at no extra charge. All we need is an RSVP on that. So get registered. Time is running out. See you next week.